They scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Paul Richardson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. And it's good to make it 15-14, 1-point game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. I want to switch gears for a second just to talk quarterbacks. We've discussed a lot of young quarterbacks being great in the league this year. Aaron Rodgers turned 33 this past week. In general, at what age do you start to say, that's tough for him to still do it under center in the NFL?
You know, that's a great question because based on what I remember from my youth and growing up in the game and observing the game, early 30s, you started to wonder a little bit about guys. But I think that number's really been extended, partner, because better nutrition, better health, these guys are taking care of themselves, and they want to play longer. They love playing. So take a look at what Tom Brady's doing now at his age. Look at what Drew Brees is doing at his age. And neither one of them has talked at all about giving up this game.
And just to be clear, Aaron, if you're listening, I was not calling you old.
But there's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. And able to find Curley. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
A really nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. He was looking for Quentin Patton that time. And now it's second down.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good. Even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense, they actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. Couple of touchdown passes. Almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well that I think Lady Luck was on his side.
Five yards left for the offense. It's second down. One receiver left, two to the right. Now Kaepernick again. Smith catches left side. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
A minute 59 to go in the first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. An encroachment penalty here, maybe just a mental lapse, partner.
Sometimes you have to just watch the football. Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Again, it's Kaepernick. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Quentin Patton with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. So he missed his first 2, but this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead. The Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Tyler Lockett now with the return. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second down. And quickly, they get to the line.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Offense faces a 3rd and medium with 6 yards left. On third down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse, and that brings up 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and they just now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He sets to fire deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Paul Richardson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. So now after the timeout, they'll try for it one more time. Wilson going to throw for it. He rifles one that's intercepted. There he goes left side. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Back to the air on second down. It's Kaepernick. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Rod Streeter, 75 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Lockett the return. And out now come the Seahawks. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Jermaine Brock. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And he rifles one incomplete. Well, no kickers on the field right now, but did want to discuss Justin Tucker and how he made headlines this last week, kicking a kickoff through the uprights, and his coach suggesting, maybe in jest, that, hey, we should get a point for that. What do you think?
I like the fact that he brought it up and turned it into a topic of conversation. I'm very leery about gimmicking up the game. I like the authenticity of our game as it is. I don't want to see people getting that when all of a sudden we're aiming for the goalpost and everybody's going to go out and get this big-legged kicker who can do that and just give a point or maybe, move the starting point for the defense. No, I'm not in favor, but it's a good discussion point.
And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. Throwing left side, it's complete. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. The lone man in the backfield. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And what a return as he brings us one all the way back to the 25-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And with great field position here, chance for some points before the break.
That's prime real estate. Just have to decide how they want to try and take their shot to try and put those points on the board.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. They set up the screen to Rawls. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
And got his man complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards. And now a first down following that long gain. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to let it go again. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Doug Baldwin with an acrobatic catch. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. And that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result is a touchdown.
Ordinarily, I'd like to say it was a win-win, but it really wasn't because...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught outright by Graham. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
1 receiver left, 2 to the right. They go play action here on first down. Smith catches left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Torrey Smith, 47 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?